Hey Hunter, this is Anne, the librarian. I thought this would be easiest just to kind of show you some things. So you said your professor sent you to this Fordham University site, Ancient Internet Ancient History Sourcebook Rome. I assume that that's what she meant, but that you couldn't find anything about battles is what you told me. I look here and I see the war with Carthage, and when I click on that, I get some things here. We've got somebody's account that was written at this time period, the Carthaginian attack on Sicily. And here, this is what Herodotus, I'm guessing that that's how it's pronounced, wrote. And so this right here, this would be the primary source. And let me go back. And here we've got, that's a modern account. Well, let's just look at here. Third Punic War. So my understanding from looking at this is that this was written at the time. And that here, like in brackets, where it says military tribune in that year, that was put in there by an editor to annotate it to make it so that it makes more sense to you. So these would count as primary sources. Or if you don't like the war with Carthage, there's Civil Wars and Revolution. And then we have these different documents that were written at the time. And let me see what else I can find. The only other thing I can think of is maybe some artwork. I honestly think that other site's going to be what you want, but if you want some artwork, go to our homepage, click Databases in Galileo, and then this will go to because there's a database called Art Store, and this will just, like, you'll see artwork. And if it's artwork that's made at that time, it would probably count. I do think the others are going to be that Fordham site is probably more what she wants, but I don't know. I'm not in her head. But here, I'm just kind of curious what happens if we do ancient Rome. And I don't know, maybe we could look, but you want a battle. So I don't know if we do those other dates. We're looking at like 150 BCE. So let's just say we want to go from like, let's just say 160 BCE to 140 BCE. Apply. All right, so these aren't actually going to be about battles. I don't know if we do Roman battle. And then if we do that same thing, 160 BCE, again, I'm just putting in these dates here based on what we saw in the other thing. All right, so that's not coming up with anything. You'd want to play with these dates. I don't know how far ancient Rome. You want to go back. All right, so these are first century sculptures that are Roman battles. So it says that, like, this is a relief sculpture. And to move this screen over a little bit so you could see it. There we go. So this sculpture here, it says that it was done in the first century. And here's what it is. And so it's a bas relief showing Roman soldiers in a battle scene done in the first century. So, yeah, I mean, their faces are kind of like blurred off and stuff. So that would be your other option. You could use Art Store or that other site. I hope that this helps with what you needed this weekend.